Looks like we got Illinois Wesleyan versus Tiffin University tonight for the Overwatch stream. And let's see what Tiffin University's starting off with. Looks like Tanky Boy's choosing the Junker Queen. Crater on the Sim, probably just for that early TP. Oh, options menu, here we are. And Vortex King onto the Junkrat, Spoopy onto Lucio, and Raven onto Kiri. Both teams getting there pretty early. Vortex King picking up the first kill onto Lucio. Love to see it. Tanky Boy with an amazing knife onto the Kiriko. Tiffin moving in off of these two opening picks. Able to clean up very easily. Love to see it. As of right now, it is just me casting, so there's dead space. My bad. That one's on me. Vortex King getting some early damage here. Tiffin University choosing to hold this high ground. Very good spot to hold, especially on this point here. Illinois looking to take that left side aggression. Unfortunately, the Lucio gets picked off. Tanky Boy following up onto the Vendetta. Great follow-up coming out of Raven and Crater onto the Junker Queen and Kiriko of Illinois. Tiffin University coming up on the Junkrat ultimate. He's the closest one to it at 87%. Nothing else really coming up for these both sides. Illinois taking the same route as they did last time. Vortex King able to pop tire here, probably going to. Looking for an early pick here. Unfortunately, not able to pick one up. Crater's getting aggressive onto the Tracer, picks up the kill for Tiffin University. Spoopy Goopy going down to the Sojourn. Crater following up onto the kill of Lucio. Queen's battle in and out. Tanky Boy able to take the win there. And with help from Crater, he gets to take down the Kiriko. Illinois Wesleyan swapping to ball. Probably get to point it quickly onto Wu Yang as well. Vortex King looking for that early damage in mid again. Tanky Boy and Crater both have ultimate abilities. Raven popping the Kitsune Rush on the point, which gives Tiffin a major advantage here. Ball being able to pick up that kill onto Vortex King. Crater quickly following up onto EXO. Tanky Boy picking up the Wu Yang kill, and it looks like Tiffin University is going to be able to get these cleanup kills and take point one. Very cool. I like what I saw. Raider and Tanky Boy pulling out the deathless round. You love to see it. Nothing too stand out. Crater pulling the Symmetra early TP. Oh, big TP out of Crater there. Clipped the edge, which caused them to get a short TP. Probably not going to make point first, but that's okay. Tiffin taking some early damage here. Wu Yang had to use both of his abilities to get out. Crater picking up the kill onto Wu Yang. I believe that was from a opening by Tanky Boy with that knife. Swoopy going a little aggressive, getting killed here. Oh, that Vendetta picking up two. Scary to face a Vendetta close quarters. Tanky Boy swapping to the Zarya here. Probably for a little bit more sustain in that close quarters. Probably to match Illinois' Zarya as well. Illinois Wesleyan halfway to 3 ults. Early damage and early pick on to the Vortex King. Unfortunately going down here. And it looks like Tiffin University is choosing to retreat early here. Yeah, with a pick onto Raven and a tanky boy. It's probably should have gotten out a little bit earlier, but you know, that's okay. Illinois Wesleyan keeping up a good tempo here and getting a huge 2 staggers. That is not good. Mookie able to pick up those 2 staggers. Illinois Wesleyan with 3, almost 4 ultimates, and Tiffin University's swapping off that Lucio to the BAP. Severe ult disadvantage here. Prater looking for a pick with that 100 charge railgun. Tiffin kind of playing this room here, not really focusing on a way to go. As I say that, here's a rush from Raven. Nice immortality from Spoopy Goopy, keeping them all alive in that grab. Prater and Tanky Boy able to pick up and, you know, turn around the fight. Oh, Mookie's coming back. He wants vengeance. Spoopy Goopy able to take out Mookie. And Tiffin University finally able to cap point on map 2 with 89% going to Illinois for their first cap. Vortex team picking up the Kiriko. And it looks like he's going to get picked out there to that Vendetta. Tiffin holding an Tanky Boy holding an interesting spot here out in the open. Not really liking this positioning from Tiffin. And yeah, just easily picked off here. The Vortex King comes swinging back with a tire and gets the kill. It looks like Vortex King's the only one up right now and might not be able to touch. He gets the touch, which means I think overtime should tick. Yep. Let's see if Tanky Boy can get an ult in there. Maybe touch. No touch. Onto the point. That's okay. Swaps out of Illinois Wesleyan was good for them there. Nice. Able to regain the tempo and take that point back.
I've done things I'm not proud of.
Nothing like Overwatch spectating where I can see half of the team. Well, Illinois Wesleyan is looking like they're sticking that comp. They might have found their mojo there. Let's see if Prater can get this TP right this time. Yes, he can. That's what you like to see. Back onto the Sojourn. Illinois Wesleyan, no swaps from what I can tell. Tiffin University, same as that round has ended. Tiffin, Spoopy Goopy going down early to that Kiriko headshot. Prater able to follow up on a huge tank kill here. Vortex team going down to Wu Yang. And they pick off Tanky Boy, yes they can. And Tiffin looks to be snowballing. Just some crucial picks from Illinois Wesleyan there. Tiffin kind of doing a split push from what I can tell. Vortex team getting some early damage, but Tanky Boy's also taking some early poke. Don't like this mid push. Tiffin's very split here. I don't know if it's going to work well for them. Immo popped early. Just try to save Raven. Tanky Boy trying to get the pick onto this Vendetta. Mookie one shot. Vortex Inc. finds the Kiriko. Tanky Boy going down early though. Crater and Vortex King getting some picks here. Spoopy Goopy going down to that Wuyang alted Zarya. We got stunned. Raven followed up as well. Exo on the Zarya is popping off here. That was a full charge Zarya. Not much you can do there. Illinois Wesleyan 67, 68, 69, 70%. And we're still walking down mid, going the same way every time. Not really a fan of that. A lot of early poke from this Illinois Wesleyan team, and there's that pick on the Tanky Boys. Mookie popping Sojourn ult. Able to get all that free space, just lack of tank, and Raven able to pick up the kill on the Vendetta. Spoopy Goopy trying to stay alive there, but Tiffin has to touch here. Vortex King win the one. No touch. Abel Crater was trying to get the picks to open up the possibility to get a touch, but nothing there. They had the tempo at first. The Illinois Wesleyan, with a couple of key swaps in their comp, was able to bring it back. So right now we are 1-0. Illinois Wesleyan. Hi, it's me. Oh my god. Don't call me old, all right? I'm not that old yet. Yeah, 1-0 to Illinois Wesleyan. Unfortunate loss there. Lots of box. Unfortunate loss on the first round there. But kind of a... I don't know if that happened last week. Tiffin pulling out the first map and then, you know, some lost the tempo, but then, you know, they brought it back. So let's see if we can repeat last week, hopefully. I don't know if I have word again to know what the picks and bans are. Oh, we might have word. We might have word. But yes, in the meantime, we have this, which means we will be able to see what map they pick, hopefully. Hopefully we're not trolling and picking something random. Oh yeah, let's zoom in on that. We can just do the map. I don't need to know whose game it is. There we go. There we go. We got some info. That's all the info we're getting here. Yeah, I am Zepsy. This is the Overwatch stream. Like I said earlier, it was a little abrupt start. Do we have the lineup ready, perhaps? Maybe I could. Oh my god, your dragon lineup. I can just summon things. I like this. Same as last week. Names pending, but we'll get there. There we are. Vortex King, Creator, Spoopy Goopy, Tanky Boy, and Raven. Your dragon lineup. Is that what the title card was? Yeah, your dragon lineup. God, Creator's just staring into your soul. I am scared. I mean, they're all, other than like Tanky Boy and Raven, they're all staring into your soul. Oh, yes. It looks like King's Row was picked. Gotta love King's Row. It's just a classic Overwatch map, and anyone who says it's not good, don't listen to them. They don't play Overwatch. No more 2. If, you know, we want to talk about the spotlight. But they dropped the 2. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Who's ready to have some fun?
Is Crater going to stick this Widowmaker? I sure hope he does. Let's just... I mean, there's no reason not to. Especially on attack side. Maps. When you're attacking on maps like King's Row, it makes sense to just go for that opening pick. Even if, you know... If you don't get anything, it's fine. Just getting that early pressure like that. And then Vortex King with that amazing follow-up to kill the Genji early on. Now, Tiffin University in a great spot. to, you know, speed into this point and take early control, but Mookie, he ain't having it. I think that was a little bit too delayed out of TU there. And yeah, now we're getting a little funny with that one, I guess. All right, let's see how Mookie's already 56% to his ult. We're gonna have an early high noon here. That Genji having nightmares about this Junkrat with that follow-up earlier. Crater getting some early damage onto Illinois Wesleyan here. We swap the names real quick. I just noticed the lineups are incorrect. We'll get that. Oh, like I said, just being able to summon stuff. Tanky Boy taking a lot of damage here. Shield's broken, which means he can't protect himself. Kiriko of Illinois Wesleyan, very good at following up onto the damage and getting those confirming kills. And there's that high noon ready now from Illinois Wesleyan. Wonder how Tiffin's going to work around this. Speed ring out of Swoopy Goopy from the Juno. Tanky Boy kind of just sticking around mid. No real plan from what I'm seeing right now. And Illinois Wesleyan's just punishing the lack of confidence I'm seeing out of Tiffin University. Vortex King, Raven, and Crater and Spoopy Goopy coming up on alts. Illinois Wesleyan, early tire out of Vortex King. And see how Illinois Wesleyan with their almost 5 alts. Nice kill from Vortex King onto the Kiriko. That's a huge pick. Vortex King picking up 2. Mookie, he's just there to answer. Big shatter out of Tanky Boy. You know, even that there wasn't, it's okay that there wasn't any kills. There's good stall. They got some percentage. Mookie, we did see him go on that flank there earlier, and no one really there to contest him. But a lot of ults used out of both sides.
Thanks for the help.
Illinois Wesleyan used all 4 of their ults they had ready, and Tiffin used all 4 of their ults they had ready. So 4 for 4. Unfortunately, Tiffin not able to swing anything there. Let's see how Crater responds with this overclock. I forgot the name of it. Big kill onto Mookie. Let's see this aggression out of TU. Oh, Genji there to follow up with the blade. Genji's one shot, and now he is dead. Good early pick out of Crater there. Winning them that fight. Nice follow-up out of Vortex King as well, and everyone else. It was scary there for a little bit when Reapa, love the name, ulted on Genji and got Crater. Tiffin taking some early aggression here, noticing that Zarya used both bubbles. Oh, Tanky Boy low, though. That's a lot of burst damage. Raven slept himself to a Genji deflect. Happens to the best of us. Tanky Boy's still low here, and Tiffin kind of... Okay, never mind. We just have Crater. My bad. I was going to say that, you know, we need to choose to prioritize this Genji or, you know, trust in the split. Grab coming out of Exo here. Kit Kat's able to find Vortex King, but nothing else really to follow up on that. And Tiffin still in a good position to swing this fight here, especially with that Juno ult coming out of Swoopy Goopy. Nice pick from Crater onto Exo. And, you know, with the tank going down in 5v5, it's kind of tough for you to hold space, so Illinois Wesleyan giving up that position, and TU able to get some car progress here. Tanky Boy's got that shatter. Let's see a big slam coming here. Oh, early tire though. I like it. So more free progress. Even if this doesn't get anything, that's still free progress. Well, Vortex King put himself in a bad position. Big slam onto 3 of them. I don't think it's worth too much overextending yourself. EXO finding Spoopy Goopy, and Tanky Boy was a little overextended. Gets picked off there. Maybe craterable? Not craterable.
Don't tell anyone.
A little not really on the same page there for what was going to happen after the shatter for Tiffin University, but the pieces are there. Let's see what Illinois Wesleyan's going to do with their 2, almost 3 ultimates. The High Noon's very good in this situation to take some space. Let's see if they use it. Ooh, broken shield. The Tanky Boy, not a good. My Krater's just going to take the space with his ult. There's the High Noon in response to still hold that space. Krater able to hide behind that railing. Tanky Boy lows, going down, not able to get supported enough to heal, and Sir picking up 5 kills in a grab. Holy. Gotta love the Wu Yang. Not a bad push out of TU. Not the greatest. Kind of a little over the place a little bit sometimes there, but you know, let's see how they do on defense. But I do gotta say, Illinois Wesleyan, Mookie's looking pretty good. He's got timing down on that cast. He knows when to get in, when to get out. Tiffin University Crater opting to go for the cast here. And everything else. Well, Spoopy Goopy's now on the Baptiste off the Juno. Probably a better pick. You don't really need a speed on defense, even with Reinhardt. It's going to be a little bit, you know, tougher for Tanky Boy. Hopefully he realizes the lack of any movement, really, for from his support line. But probably better overall for his overall staying alive. I mean, Bappin was the thing. Water splash immediately, taking so much HP. Wu Yang does so much damage. EXO getting a lot of early poke damage here. I did not see Illinois Wesleyan pulling out the Bastion. Let's see how this plays. And Vortex King getting picked off real early. Let's see if Tanky Boy responds by running. Nice retreat into the room. Good pick from Crater onto the Bastion. But Illinois Wesleyan able to find 2 picks of their own. Vortex Team responding with a kill onto Wu Yang, and now the Genji's really low. Let's see if we can get that follow-up. Vortex Team can. Tanky Boy taking the space off of those 2 picks. Unfortunately, Vortex Team goes down, but you know, trades with Zarya, so you know, that's good. Tiffin University doesn't really have the numbers right now. We need to focus on sustain here. And we have window up as well, which could be a great answer to that rush from Kiriko on Illinois. There it is. Both support ults used. Bastion just chucked in some bombs. Nice High Noon out of Crater here to just give Tanky Boy some breathing room. But unfortunately, letting the shield break. See how Vortex King responds with this tire. Onto a Kiriko, but unfortunately, he goes down. Good. Good take. You know, reverse from Illinois Wesleyan. I don't know how I feel about the Wu Yang ult from Sir. Definitely a... they won the fight. I don't know if they really needed that there, but... good for TU, I guess. Illinois Wesleyan coming up on the Zarya... or has the Zarya Grav. Tiffin, other than Immortality Field from Baptiste, no really response, but a huge fire strike out of Tanky Boy. Picking up the confirm onto the Wu Yang. Looks like TU needs to do something early here. Big slam onto the Genji. Nice secure kill. And Tiffin able to take the space back. Tanky Boy getting pinched by Wu Yang and Bastion. That is a scary combo, but nice, good rush out of Raven. Positioning probably could have been a bit better. Follow grab thrown in by EXO, but able to get Raven down. Vortex seems very low in the corner as well. Followed up by Sir. This is probably a die on cart moment. Get out now, just die together. There you go. If you don't know in Overwatch, if you die within a certain time frame as your teammates, so like a couple seconds, you will go faster on your respawn, and you will sync up like the respawn timer with your teammate. So it's good if you know the fight's lost. It's good to just, you know, die early, so you all can just spawn at the same time and then get back to this fight together and quicker. Kit Kat's using the rush and Bastion going into turret mode, which is just going to mow down everything. That is a... honestly, the Genji did not need a blade there. Bastion ulting to confirm anything. I guess the blade was also a confirmation, but yeah, that was nothing like a Bastion turret into a rush. That is... that's terrible. That's a nightmare for Tanky Boy right there. 2-0 on to Illinois Wesleyan. They're playing well. Big water right there. Here's this 5K. Nice, big 5K. That was exhilarating. Yeah, I'm thinking Illinois Wesleyan's playing pretty good. Nothing to say about them, but Tiffin got to get their tempo back. I don't know where it went. I don't like where it went. But I might be a little biased. Just a little bit. Might be a little biased. My bad. I need water. Who would have thought talking makes you need water? Drink water. Here's your dragon lineup. There's your daily reminder to drink some water. It's the same people, in case you're wondering. For anyone new joining us, Illinois Wesleyan's up 2-0 right now. And here's our lineup of Vortex King, Crater, Spoopy Goopy, Tanky Boy, Raven. We got the 2 DPS on the left with Vortex King and Crater. Spoopy Goopy and Raven. A little split up there, but that's okay. They're the support line. And then Tanky Boy, since it's only one tank nowadays, is our tank player. It is kind of unfortunate because you do need a Spoopy Goopy with that hitting that pose in the middle, you know. But yeah, I just... we need to get that tempo back for TU. Illinois Wesleyan's really good at picking up on the lack of tempo, and just honestly, you know, they recognize it. They know that Tiffin's not really going to do something. And they're just going to walk at him, and, you know, that hurts, especially when it's a rush Bastion. That one just hurts everyone. There's nothing about that. I'm looking over here because this is where this is. I'm trying to see what the map is. Maybe we might be able to do something. No, there's nothing to do. We're just waiting. Don't move it. I liked it there because I was the closest to this. to the yeah, it's reversed for you. It's right here for me. Anyways, there's Reaper. Hold on, there's Reaper. There's Genji. No, they're gone now. What happened to Tracer? Tracer went somewhere. Tracer's over there. The glasses for Tracer is over there. Yeah. Nothing. I don't know what to say in the middle right now. Yeah, we'll kick it over to a BRB. I think Tiffin might be talking for a couple minutes, so we'll be back in, let's just say, 5 minutes. We can cut it short if not, but we'll say 5 minutes, so we'll see you then. Hi, we cut it short. Oh my god, there's a pinata. We are on Dorado, and the bands were... What were the bands? And they banned. Okay, so we banned Soj, they banned Ana. We finally got word, by the way, of what the bans were. It took 3 maps, but we're here. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, the Soj and Ana bans. I'm unsure about the Ana ban. I don't know what Illinois Wesleyan's cooking with that one, but they got a plan for it, so we'll let them do that. And the Soj ban, I also don't know what's cooking on these bans. I'm just going to be completely honest. From an outside caster perspective, I do not know what these bans are for. Raider going for that early pick again. That Reaper, he just... the Genji. He loves being hit by those early Widow shots. Unfortunately, his body shot, but Vortex King able to pick up the early pick onto Kit Kat's Kiriko. Good space being taken by Tiffin here. I would like to see up a little bit more. Maybe hold that the fountain there in the middle. Just yeah, so Tanky Boy going in, but I think messing up his boosters. Playing Diva into Zarya, which is alright, but it's very punishable. And EXO knows that. And yeah, just nothing really... No real aggression there. Like the last maps we've been seeing, nothing really coming out of TU here. We need to see that we need to see that aggression, that, taking more space than just, they had that early presence and it was good. But then they just let off the gas. I don't know what's happening. Illinois Wesleyan close-ish to 2 alts. Alaria and Ash can get alts pretty quickly, but Tiffin University already has the Junkrat tire and the Freya ult coming up here in 3%. Early tire, per usual. He has the turbo, the nitrous, the speed. Trying to find somebody, unfortunately not able to get anyone. Crater, though, following up on the Alari kill. Good trade, honestly. Tire for a kill? I like it. Illinois wasn't really low here. Let's see if Tiffin can capitalize on that. Nice kill on to EXO from Raven. Hey boy, taking some good space and then backing off. You know, kind of what we've been doing all day. Not really liking it. I would like to see this rush early before they can rush, which they have rush. I would like to see a rush early. Okay, good rush out of Ravens here. A follow up from EXO with a grab, good counter grab, and Mookie and Sir able to get the picks for Illinois Wesleyan. I honestly, just like the rest of the series, the plays are a little slow. I don't know what TU's generally waiting on, but I'm not seeing. It was a little too late on these aggressive decisions. They're making the decisions. You know, that rush is a good one, but just a little slow. And TU, Vortexing looking to take some space of his own with that tire. Let's see what we can get. Mookie able to find Crater. Now Reaper on the Genji. Able to pick up a finish onto Tanky Boy, and you know, Illinois Wesleyan's just doing a good job of controlling that high ground. I would like to see Tiffin University take a different route this time. It you know, 2 fights in a row. Now would be a good time to realize that, hey, the Zarya plus Kiriko plus Alari presence, pretty tough, but EXO able to find a long-range kill onto Raven. Can Crater find that pick? No, he can't, and TU just taking the same route and getting pinched. And now Illinois Wesleyan, you know, not really doing much, but able to pull 5 ults online. TU lost in the sauce, kinda. Big grab out of EXO. Followed up by a Alari's Sun, which means a lot of explosions about to happen. Yeah, just really good aggression out of Illinois Wesleyan. I would honestly, even with the ults we have, the only one I would probably keep here is Spoopy Goopies, and I would make it Comp Swamp. I'm thinking they try something different. Vortex King playing in the open and getting picked off early for it. And that's the danger of playing against a poke style comp that Illinois Wesleyan's running here with that Ashe, Ilari, and honestly, just because of the map and how their position is, Zarya and Genji are also able to just poke you out very quickly here. A lot of ults coming out of Tiffin University. And the Reaper Genji is the answer to all of it, along with the rush. Unfortunately, I believe that's going to be the round. Not a lot of action out of the TU side. A lot of well team play out of the Illinois Wesleyan side. That's the team play we're wanting to see here. Yeah, the tempo out of Illinois Wesleyan, 21-0 for Mookie, and 21-1 for EXO. EXO was the Zarya. Mookie was the Ashe. Just those two alone setting up that pinch. I mean, the damage numbers don't lie. That free range they had, especially with the decision from TU to just keep going main, trying to get something to stick, but nothing able to. Greater in response, picking up the Ashe. I like the pick. I like the Ashe pick in response. I think Ashe. This is a really good map for Ashe. It's a lot of different elevations, but the range of the map isn't too long, so Ashe's fall off is not too bad. Tanky Boy electing to go Zarya. Hopefully we're not doing the old copy the enemy because they did good. Hopefully we have a plan with this one. If I subtly called them out, my bad. Well, Wesleyan sticking their same exact comp, and already you can just see that they got a plan going. They got 3 people coming up, trying to get the early pick on the Vortex King, which he will go down. I think he accidentally conked himself a little too far back into that wall. Swoopy Goopy taking a lot of poke damage as well. Honestly, probably an early back here for Tiffin. Just, play your life. Crater going down to the Sir on a Lari. Very good character for dueling. Support, by the way. Yeah, the follow-up from Illinois Wesleyan just capitalizing on all of TU's mistakes. And that is just an easy first point cap out of Illinois Wesleyan. Unfortunate to see, but, that's how it goes sometimes. Mookie already on the back high ground. He wants to take that space, and that is a great example of the space a DPS can take, especially on a map like this. Just able to, even if he didn't get these picks, just able to get that extra angle to do damage, just like he's doing right now. Just puts Tiffin in a pinch. Prater getting the diff onto the Ashe on the final seconds. Absolute cinema. Yeah, I hate to see that. Yeah, definitely a map 3, down 2-0 kind of mindset right there. Not gonna lie. Oh, that was a good plays by Illinois Wesleyan. Gotta give them credit. Gotta. I know I'm on the TU broadcast, and I am an alumni and future GA/coach. But you gotta be a little unbiased here, which means you gotta give them credit. They're good. That was good. That was great team play. That was exactly what we want to pull out. Unfortunately, got some stuff to work on. And that's how it goes with Overwatch sometimes. You just have some good team days, and you have some you'll look like a new team that just formed days. I've had them. I'm not, I remember the days. I've definitely had them. There were some days we looked great. There were some days, oof. There's some decisions that were made. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to take a quick 5 minutes. I'm going to see if anyone is up to do an interview, maybe get some insight onto the mental of the game, because that's probably what lost here the most, was just, the player's mindset kind of going downhill after, especially map 2. But I'll be back in hopefully 5 minutes or less, and I'll give you a little update. I'm scared. It's me. Hi. No interview. They're discussing some how the game went with the team. A little post game discussion. If you have competed before any sport, esports, real physical sports, you've all done it. After the game, you have a chat. So that's what they're doing right now. I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna push for an interview. So that's all we're gonna have. The 3-0 Illinois Wesleyan. Great job out of them. Some stuff to work on for us. Do we know how the other games went? I was not here. Unfortunately, lost to Bethel, right? So it went 0-2 to Bethel and Smash. Did we play Rocket League or did that get rescheduled? Rocket League got rescheduled. So that's it. Tough week for us here at the TU. Next week is T-Town Throwdown. I don't know if I'll be there. Maybe. I don't know if I'll cast. I don't. We'll see. I will cast if allowed, but if they want to keep it like just the players, then I'm all good with that. I'll go hang out. But maybe for Overwatch, I just tell them that I need to be in every game. So, anyways, that's it for us. Thanks for joining. I had fun here. That's all that matters. All right. Good night.